Hello everyone, hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. If there's anything that you guys like about this video, anything at all that resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear from you guys. Pisces, so this is your December 2019 reading. I like to do a past, present, and future read. It typically will highlight an issue that we may still be struggling with and kind of the different aspects of it in regards to the past, the present, and the future. So if you guys have any questions, you can comment below or you can email me. That information is included in the description box. You can also check out the About Me section. All right, Pisces, let's get started. Hope everyone is doing well. And, oh, here we go. For those of you that want to know, I use the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, and I also use the Radiant Rider-Waite pocket-sized deck. Okay? All right, Pisces. Let me have, let's see, 3 of Wands. Okay. Let me get 3 shuffles, please. 1, 2, 3. I want to thank you all for being here. Much love to all of you. All right. I keep seeing the Hanged Man. I saw the Hanged Man before I started the video for you guys. So let's see if that pops up again. All right, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces, please? Okay, kind of cut in 2 different spots. So let's try this again. Pisces, please get the deck for Pisces. There we go. Perfect. Okay. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh, right beside the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse with the 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands. Daughter of Wands, Mother of Swords, 8 of Swords. The Hanged Man. I had a feeling. I always like to take note, and then the Mother of Cups, and then underneath the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Pisces, right off the bat, I see where some of you guys may be struggling. I see where there are some bumps in the road, so to speak. Okay. I want to go ahead and get clarifiers before I get started here. So 3 more, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see here. This is for Pisces. Clarity for Pisces. Starting with the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. All the way through to the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, wow. Same thing. Okay. Very particular with how the deck cuts. So I've got to have just one clear cut. And that would be it. Okay. Seven of Swords. The 6 of Cups. The Empress. The Fool. Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, King of Swords, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse again, the Star, but then you guys got the 10 of Pentacles, so that's good. Okay. Excuse me. All right. Here we go. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse with the 7 of Swords. Okay, you guys. So what the 7 of Pentacles tells us is that this is pretty much you guys feeling like you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. You're waiting on something to pay off. You're wondering, when is this going to pay off? You feel like you're putting in the work, or you feel like you should be getting something different than what you're getting. Okay, because it's in the reverse. But there's this 7 of Swords tagged along with it. So this is interesting. I feel like, you know, this speaks of theft. It also speaks of deception. So I get the feel that some things are not what they seem to be. And I feel like for some of you, you need to take a step back and reevaluate what it is that you're putting your energy into. Because sometimes with the 7 of Pentacles, it's not the 8 of Pentacles, right? And that's where we're putting in a lot of hard work. Perhaps there's more things that needs to be done before you can actually see success and for the things that you want to come to fruition. And there's like this sneaky aspect going on. So you may want to evaluate those around you, not in a paranoid kind of way. But just check your energy, right? And check those that you allow to have access to your energy. So I feel like you guys are going to know where this pertains in your particular situation, because this is your past. This is a situation from the past. And speaking of the past, you've got the Six of Cups. So perhaps there was a situation, because we went from the Seven of Pentacles here to the Six of Pentacles as the next base card for the reading. Now, with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this is where we feel we're putting in too much, we're not getting back what we feel we should, or we're taking too much. So you're going to find yourself on one or two ends of the spectrum here, because you've got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse again. So let me use this for illustration. You guys are either the giver or the taker. You're either the merchant or the beggar, so to speak. So you're going to be on one end of the spectrum or the other. Things are definitely not balanced. What's being put in is not being given. It's unequal. There's no equality here. And that could go for so many different things. It could be in regards to what you're putting in for your job. It could be in regards to the give and take of a relationship. With it being a pentacle, though, there is this reference to something of a material nature, right? Our jobs, our home, something like that. Now, with the Six of Cups tagged along with it, this tells me that this could be an issue that has been going on from before. It's going back to the past. There's something from the past. There's also, for some of you, a reference to children being significant, and there's this element of being naive, right? Sometimes if you got this thing going on here with somebody, you may be naive to know what exactly is going on. Again, not to be paranoid, but just check yourself, check those that are around you. Because here we have the Empress, and this is with the Eight of Wands. So this is interesting in the way that the Eight of Wands refers to a lot of things kind of going on at one time. Maybe something happening very quickly. Sometimes things are up in the air, things are unsettled, maybe in the works. And the Empress is not worried, though. She's not worried, she's not stressed out, because she is all about creating. She's about beauty. And, you know, she comes right after the High Priestess. So there is this element of intuition to go along with her. But she's going to create a solution. She's going to create perfect balance within her thoughts, within her emotions, to deal with whatever kind of energy may be going on with the Eight of Wands. Okay? So perhaps you guys were trying to work your way through the process to create a solution to where you can see, because that is in a way suggested for you guys. If you're not seeing the fruits of your labor pay off, you know, we are our own creator, right? We're all creators of our experiences, and that's what she wants you to do. Okay? Create something you love. Create what it is that you want to see. And this is nice to you guys. So in your present energy in regards to this situation, some of you guys are feeling defensive. Perhaps you were once in a place of where you were wanting to fight, but now you're not. Maybe you were defensive and then now you're not. So it'll pertain differently to each of you, because with the Fool here, this shows a nice leap of faith. This is having faith in the universe. It's having faith in God, having faith in yourself. You're not worried about what's behind you. You're only looking forward, and you're ready to take that next step. Very beautiful, you guys. But I see you have some balancing to do. Balancing act. That keeps coming to mind, because let me show you guys again. With the Six of Pentacles twice, then you have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse as well. This shows something is off balance. And with the Queen of Pentacles, it could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, but she also is like the mother of the tarot deck. And she's in the reverse. So you think of moms, like typical good moms are going to be very nurturing. They're going to take care of people. They tend to put their needs last, you know, but of course they know they have to put their needs, they have to consider their needs just so they can take care of the needs of others. But there's too much of one thing going on here. That's either too much of her and not enough of her responsibilities, or she's just putting herself into everyone around her and losing herself in the process. And with the Daughter of Wands here, could be an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. Zodiac aside, this is where we are having scattered energy. Our energy is just out there all over the place. It's kind of mismanaging yourself. So I see where with this situation, you guys need to give yourself a little love. You guys need to give yourself a little self-love. You need to check back in like the Empress and create, because I feel like your energy feels like you got a lot of things going on at one time. Like with the Eight of Wands up here. There's balance needed between you and your responsibilities. Between you and what you're putting out there. Okay? And some of you feel like you're kind of on the crappy end of the stick here with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. But this shows the situation that you guys are dealing with that feels frustrating. It is out of your control. Right? We talk about the Empress and how she likes to create, and she is the creator of her experience. But you guys, obviously life is going to throw some stuff at you that you just have no control over. And it helps to consider what it is that you can control to get you through the ups and downs, because everything's temporary. The ups are temporary, the downs are temporary. But just know, like the wheel keeps turning, things keep happening. But this is a situation right now where you guys feel in your present state about this situation that you've kind of got like bad luck. It's like the crappy end of karma. But it's important here to center yourself, you guys, because if you center yourself, you're grounded. Okay? If you're grounded, you can better get through a situation. But if you're on the outside of the wheel, when the wheel turns, your ass going to get thrown off, basically. Okay? So this is a message for you to ground yourself. Okay. Now, this is with the Queen of Swords. So with her, this is where her emotions are clouding her judgment. Her emotions are in the way of her seeing things clearly, because you can't fool her when she's in the upright. She is great at discernment. She has great judgment. She provides a logical perspective on things. She's typically led with her head as opposed to her heart. Not so much right here. There's something clouding her judgment here. And I feel like if you guys are really stuck feeling like you've got the crappy end of the deal here, it is going to cloud your judgment, because if you're just caught up in that feeling of it, it's going to worsen being able to see things clearly. Okay? Could also be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. All right. Now here we go. So you had the Mother of Wands, and then, or I'm sorry, the Mother of Swords in the reverse, and then now you have the King of Swords in the reverse. So this is in the future if nothing changes. So if we can't get your Mother of Swords in the upright, then it's just going to get worse, because the King of Swords, again, it could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Also, too, it is a kind of a mean person. There's like a mean spirit about him, because he uses his words to hurt people. Typically, in the upright, he's very well respected. He's a truth seeker, someone that you would see like a lawyer or a judge, somebody that's very well respected, and he's got all the right answers when he's in the upright, and emotions are typically not a thing for him whatsoever. Now, in the reverse, emotions still may not be a thing for him whatsoever, but he's still not seeing things clearly, and he's kind of a butthole, so to speak. He's going to be rather mean and condescending. Now, and he is tagged along with the Eight of Swords. So you guys have to figure out, is this something that's coming from within me, or is this something that I'm dealing with, right? Because really evaluate what's going on inside of you, because that oozes. I like to say the word ooze, as like nasty as that word is. What we have within us oozes, right, outside of us, and it becomes our experience. That's why we want to create beauty, and beauty starts on the inside. Okay, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. I feel like some of you guys are going to get to a place of where you are breaking free. You are going to take the blindfold off. You're going to start seeing things for what they are. You are going to take responsibility for the things that you can control. Perhaps let it ride in regards to everything else, right? My favorite saying. So this is good, but this is something you want to keep in check here with the King of Swords. All right, moving on. So here we are again with that Six of Pentacles. So with the Hanged Man, I feel like there is this place, and I feel like this is actually kind of advice for you guys. Perhaps there is a situation that you need to proceed with caution in regards to, because if you're not right mentally, I didn't mean that in a bad way. If you're not clear mentally, I mean, who's really right anyways, but if you're not clear mentally, you definitely want to proceed with caution. You may need to hold off, because something's off balance. But the thing about the Hangman is he hangs above the situation. So typically he can see the overhead view of what's going on. He has himself retracted from a situation just until he can figure out what's going on. Overall, he's a card of caution. You just want to proceed with caution. Just make sure you got all your little ducks in the row the best that you can, because something is off balance. There is something off balance. And evaluate, make sure you're not being taken advantage of, for one, but evaluate what you're doing for yourself in regards to what you're doing for others, and see where there could be better balance. Okay, last but not least, I feel like you guys need a little sense of encouragement, a little sense of hope here with the Star in reverse, because some of you are questioning your faith. You are at a loss for hope. You feel it pointless at the moment. You can't find a purpose for what's going on, right? Because your wheel is upside down. And Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this could be you guys. This is not a fun energy with the Mother of Cups in the reverse. This is codependency. This is narcissism. This is emotional abuse. This is being so overtaken by our emotions, it's controlling every aspect of our lives. Doesn't mean that it's coming from you guys, but this could be something you have to be careful with, because you don't want to venture into this if you just completely let your emotions take the driver's seat, right? Because if you consider your emotions are like the driver of a bus, and the bus is your mind, which emotion do you want in the driver's seat? Driving your mind, driving your life, basically. That's a good question for you guys. Because if you're feeling hopeless and you're not able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, it could be because you're giving in too much to your emotions. But have no fear, you guys, because I feel like you've got this 10 of Pentacles here. Underneath, this is kind of something that's going on. And then you have the Father of Swords behind it, which is another symbol for success. These two cards are symbols for success. But behind that, you have the Strength in the the Strength card in the reverse, which tells me you are dealing with some confidence and trying to see things on the bright side. So with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, this shows where some of you are having trouble either in a group setting, working together for a common cause, could be at work, could be at home, or you're having trouble getting something off the ground, because with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, it's about teamwork, it's about collaboration, working to build something from the ground up. But there's some issues with that when it's in the reverse, so some difficulties in that regard. But then you have this 10 of Pentacles here, and this can also be like a family card, kind of like the 10 of Cups. But it speaks of success. So I really feel like if you guys will take a step back and evaluate where you're putting your energy, you know, there could be something going on right now, you guys, that's just, it's not the right time for you to see success. Or perhaps you need to just kind of take a different direction at the moment, right? Like with the Hangman. Because with the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes that tells us it's just not the right time to proceed. Sometimes with the Hangman, it's just not the right time to proceed. Okay? I just don't want to see you guys spinning your wheels, because I believe that was exactly October, maybe September, one of those. The title of the video was The Hamster Wheel, and that's just because you get in this wheel, and it's like in your head over and over and over again. And Pisces, I know for you guys, and I love you so very much, sometimes it's hard for you to see things outside of your own perception because you feel things so deeply, and it can be so overtaking. Sometimes it's hard to see things differently, but you just got to really truly determine how you want to feel and what steps can you take slowly but surely to get to that feeling. Okay? Because I feel like you guys are going to be successful, and I got goosebumps when I said that, and every time I get goosebumps, that's Spirit telling me, yes, absolutely, you're on it, you're on point. I love you guys. I wish you guys the very, very best for the month of December. Happy holidays to all of you. If you have any questions, comments, you can put them down below, or you can email me. Much love to all of my little fishes. Thank you guys for hanging in there. I love you so very much. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget what you can control, how you think, what you say, how you act. Everything else, you guys, especially in regards to other people, just let it ride. Just let it go. Don't worry about it. Much love, you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.